Truman, what's up?
What's up? What's up? Dude, what's up is you're about to do the official review crew sanctioned coverage of the Oscars. This is huge. How do you feel?
Yeah, I guess it is. They lost my luggage at the airport, though, so I had to sub out the suit for something that I just got from a random guy on the street. But it's still pretty great, huh?
Hang on now, you don't sound too thrilled. You can't tell me this isn't exciting for you.
No, it is. It's just a bit of a shock is all. I mean, last week we were slumming it in the woods after losing our budget, and all of a sudden I'm giving one last chance by hosting the Oscars. Just seems a little odd is all.
I see what you mean. I guess Gabe just wanted to pull you from the bottom to the top again for some reason. He's a nice guy. He's giving you a second chance. I wouldn't think about it that much.
Oh, okay, listen, I gotta go. I'm almost on. I can talk to you in like 3 or 9 hours. There's no telling how long these things last.
Don't worry about it, kid. I'm sure you got some big Oscars party to go to once this is over. But hey, when you see him, can you tell me if Brendan Fraser thinks he's a real whale? I've always had a hunch.
Yeah, okay, you got it. I'll talk to you later.
Good luck, Buster Brown.
See ya. Hey, Nick Benjamin, movie news. Well, normally anyway. Today's a bit of a different episode. It's a special one for us because we're in the grand city of Los Angeles. Ever heard of it? We actually have a front row seat to one of the biggest nights in all of Hollywood. So sit back, enjoy yourselves, and listen to me talk about some movies that I know you don't care about, Stacy, because tonight we are doing movie news at the Oscars! There was a lot of hype leading up to this year's Oscars and the months surrounding it. 2022 has been lauded as one of the best years in cinema in recent memory. We saw critical darlings like Everything Everywhere All at Once and Tar represent more diversity in film. Massive blockbuster hits like Top Gun Maverick and Avatar The Way of Water finally got butts back into cinemas. And DreamWorks finally got people to care about Puss in Boots after trying for 2 decades. All of this combined made the anticipation for this year's Oscars much higher than it has been in previous years, although that's not really saying much. It's almost as if something happened at the Oscars last year that would drive people to watch it this year. It's almost as if people would be waiting for a joke about something that kind of turned the internet on its head. Alright, fine. I fold. If you weren't already on board, we're going to talk about the slap. Let's do it. Wham! As I know, all of you know, last year at the Oscars, Will Smith discovered the true meaning of wham and slapped Chris Rock in the face. From what I gather, my memory's a little hazy. Chris Rock was all like, "Oh, I hate your wife," and Will Smith was all like, "No one hates my wife more than me," and he slapped him in the face. It was crazy! Of course, the internet would not shut up about it for months. It just became a landmine of crappy Facebook memes about being angry with your boss or something. After the show, all eyes were on Chris Rock to see his response, but he kept insisting he didn't want to talk about it. Will Smith apologized, it stopped trending on Reddit, and the event faded into the annals of entertainment history. That is until this month when Chris Rock headlined Netflix's first ever live stand-up comedy special, Selective Outrage, where he finally talked about the slap heard around the world. And this was the first time that Chris Rock let the world know that slap pissed him off. And yeah, of course it did. Do we really need to wait a whole year to hear this? Whatever. This was pointless. Let's get back to the real show. Wham!
Ladies and gentlemen, your host for this evening, Jimmy Kimmel.
I don't like Jimmy Kimmel that much. No. Our first big surprise of the night came when Jamie Lee Curtis won Best Supporting Actress for her role in Everything Everywhere All at Once. Though her win was surprising, what she announced during her acceptance speech was much more shocking.
I know it looks like I'm standing up here by myself, but I am not. I am hundreds of people.
What?
I'm hundreds of people. I am the
How'd they fit in the dress?
Daniels, John.
There wasn't a dry eye anywhere ever when Ke Huy Quan took home his Best Supporting Actor Oscar for Everything Everywhere All at Once, which was one of 7 awards that that movie won on Oscar night. Everything Everywhere was produced by the studio A24, which also took home 2 other Oscar wins that night for their other film that came out last year, The Whale. People really like the way that Brendan Fraser looks in this single frame of The Whale, so he took home the Best Actor win for it. And people really like the way that Brendan Fraser looks in this single frame of The Whale, so the team took home Best Makeup and Hairstyling for it.
So this is what the multiverse looks like.
What?
I want to tell you that only whales can swim at the depth of the talent of Hong Chow.
I guess he really thinks he's a real whale. Fascinating. What else? Oh! This Oscars actually made history by being the first one to be a zoo? Besides the aforementioned whale, this show was actually inclusive to all species. Jimmy Kimmel brought Colin Farrell to the brink of tears by bringing his ex-girlfriend on stage. Yo! And Elizabeth Banks did a cute bit with a funny bear from her Funny Bear movie. You know the bear movie, the one that I can't say the name of, the Funny Bear movie. It was a pretty cute bit until it came back and assaulted a Nobel Peace Prize winner.
Cocaine Bear, leave Malala alone. Come.
Interesting choice. But when all was said and done, much earlier than anticipated by the way, all the actors went to their fancy after parties to solidify some of the greatest nights of their lives, and viewers took to the internet to give their spicy takes on the show. People call the Oscars the biggest night in Hollywood, and wow, was that true. Even if Oscar viewership isn't quite what it used to be, you would not think so if you just went on Twitter. People spend months debating what movies deserve nominations, and then the nominations come out and, whoa, it is full-on warfare until the show starts. There's thousands of threads fighting over what animated cricket deserves an Oscar. The Oscars and the media discussion surrounding it are certainly all a bunch of crazy movie opinions. I don't even know what's real anymore. I know what I need. I think I need some movie facts. Movie Colin?
Movie Nick?
Just Nick is fine, but I actually had a couple movie fact questions for you.
Oh yeah, I can give you some movie facts. Yeah, that's kind of that's my gimmick. Yeah, I'm like that movie Colin. Yeah, that's my thing.
Okay, I gotcha. So the Oscars just happened, and people were very upset that a bunch of movies that were nominated, Tar, Triangle of Sadness, Elvis, Banshees of Inisherin, they won nothing at the Oscars. So, give me a movie fact. Are these movies bad? What's the deal?
Well, actually, I don't think the movies are bad necessarily. I don't think really any movies are honestly bad. And you just said all those movies. You didn't say The Batman. That's definitely not a bad movie either. Actually, no, I don't think there actually are any bad movies. Movie fact, movie column, movie fact. There are no bad movies. Here's your movie fact of the day. There's your movie fact. There's no bad movies, and I think that was a pretty silly question of you, Nick.
Plenty, okay.
No, I think.
Well, I think I've just about said my piece. Thank you for joining me for my coverage of the 95th Academy Awards. I've been Nick Benjamin. Good night. Gabe?
Nick! That was incredible. Really great stuff. You've more than earned your show back.
Oh my god, thank you so much, Gabe. You have no idea how relieved I am to hear that.
Sure. Whatever. Listen, we want more movie news from you. I feel like this little thing we have here could be big. So whatever you need from me, I'm there.
Really? I mean, wow, thanks, man. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, please do, Nick. I'm so glad we've got you doing this. You are the perfect man for what we have planned going forward.
Right. I mean, I'm glad to be regurgitating Hollywood news too. It's good stuff.
I've got to run. Great stuff out there today, Nick. I'll be keeping in touch.
Does he think he's a whale?
Yeah, it seems like it. He kept making all these whale metaphors during his speech.
Ah, I knew it. Oh, and you did a good job too.
Yeah, thanks. You know, Gabe called me just before this.
Oh, are we back off the air?
No, not that. He was actually really into the show, like really into it. It was kind of weird.
Oh my god, when are you gonna drop this? It's fine. You have nothing to worry about. He's just complimenting the show. It's fine.
I don't know, man. It seems a little suspicious to me that just a few weeks ago he totally cut us off from the budget, but now he wants more movie news than ever.
Yeah, I guess that's a bit weird. Just try not to worry about it, though. You did a good job tonight. Just enjoy the sweet, sweet Oscar after parties.
Yeah, I'll try. Colin Farrell said he'd introduce me to the donkey.
All right, see you later, Nick.
I'll see you around, Truman.